Hello, hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. Death comes in many forms. Many forms. It doesn't just have to be a physical death. It could be mental, emotional, spiritual. It could be monetary. It could be the death of a home life, the death of a marriage, the death of a family, the death of a career. Death comes in many forms, and I'm only speaking on this because I had an encounter the other day. Have you ever been love bombed by an individual? Have you ever been, made to think and or feel that you are desired, wanted, needed, even that the stars have aligned, people even bring God into it as well too. And I'm not saying that that does not happen, but you have some individuals that are very suggestive, very persuasive, pushy is another word for it as well too. You have people that will lie in an attempt to set you up, in an attempt to trick you, in an attempt to play around with your heart. And this happens in many different ways. You can be love bombed at your career by your manager or by your employees, and behind your back, they're setting you up. They're lying on your name. They're wishing you misery and pain. You could be love bombed by a new neighbor that moves in next door to you. And, they're friendly and they're kind and they're very respectful and they're generous and whatnot. But, the generosity and the kindness that they're showing towards you, it's a setup because they want to get information on you so that they can then go and talk to other neighbors about you, get them on their side. And the next thing you know, you have people in your own neighborhood, people around you that are viewing you in a bad light. You could have someone that shows interest in you. They're interested in going on a date with you. They're interested in getting to know you. They want to court you. But really, they are just playing around with you because, they're a player, and they want to have fun and they want to have a good time. And they see you as an easy target, as well as attractive. And they want to have some fun with you. So they're going to love bomb you and do all these things and say all these things to make you feel good. And then, after they get what they want, they're going to move on. And I'm only bringing this up because I have experienced this throughout the course of my life. Friends, relationships, partnerships, in business even, your career, your business. I had this happen at a store that I co-owned. And, it did not hurt me. It did not hurt me the way that they thought it would hurt me. It did not affect me the way that they thought it would affect me. They went to, some of them went to great lengths to try to, let me know that they were for me or that they loved me or that they liked me or cared for me or, they were on my team. They wanted to see me succeed and they were saying all the right things, but their actions, their actions were showing me different. And it's that believe none of what you hear, and or don't believe everything that you hear, and watch what people do. Watch how people act. Watch how people respond. And I learned that long ago. That's what I needed to do in this life as I go throughout life. Watch people's actions, not their words, because people can talk a lot. Everybody talks. And, a lot of people are very good at talking. They're very good at running game. They're very good at, making you feel, telling you what you want to hear. And then, especially if they're able to get you in the bed, oh my goodness. If they're able to get you in the bed and work that game on you in the bedroom, oh, they can really sink their hooks into you. So, why I'm bringing this up, let me sit down here. There's going to be a death. There's going to be a death to a lot of these people that have used their words, their mouth, lies, manipulation, trickery to set up others, to hurt others, to negatively affect others. And I am even thinking about a few of those same customers I mentioned earlier that I had from my storefront as a co-owner, that played games with me, took advantage and whatnot. There's going to be a death to them. And there was actually some deaths to relationships, partnerships, clubs and groups that were formed and whatnot during that time period. Like, there is deaths that happened then, but even after that, there's going to be more deaths in their lives that they're not ready for, that they never expected. The time is coming back around where people are receiving, justice. Judgment is coming down on people that did things against us years ago. And a lot of them forgot what they did. They forgot what they said to us. They forgot that they love bombed us. They forgot that they hurt or tried to hurt us or negatively affect us. They forgot. And they moved on with their life. They got what they wanted. They met new people. They made new connections and so on and so forth. And they just basically thought that they eased on down the road. No. There's going to be a death to their abilities to even use their words to coerce and manipulate another individual. A death to their abilities to even have intercourse in the bedroom with other people to get their hooks deeper into somebody. Like I said, actions speak a lot louder than words, and people will use their actions in the bedroom to even sink their hooks and to attach themselves to people, to, really, really get into them, It's not going to be easy for a lot of people, And I was thinking about the other day, I was talking to someone that was, really putting on, a good game, a good front, a good game. And, when I was laughing or when I was processing everything, I was kind of laughing out loud. I was kind of like, yeah, we'll see. And I found out. And I think the effect that person wanted to happen or occur with me, I think that he believed that it worked. I really do believe he thought that it worked. And no, because I know how to put two and two together. I know how to decipher and basically figure out, what it really is. We both know what it really is, but only one of us is being honest about it. Only one of us is being truthful about it. The other one is being a trickster. Another one is being fake. The other one is being manipulative. And they're not going to be able to do that. It's going to be for a lot of these individuals. People are going to see them before they even approach. People are going to know before they even come into contact with some of these individuals. They're not even going to be able to get through. they're not even going to be able to get in. They're not even going to be able to use their words. It's going to be like an automatic shield up to their bullshit. And that's going to hurt a lot of people. A lot of people. A lot of people. You know, it's that rejection. You know, it's the rejection that hurts a lot of people. And, you know, they know this because they have rejected other people. Especially after they've gotten what they wanted, they then reject those people that they loved bombed. You know, I've experienced that. And it's not a nice feeling. It's not a good feeling. So imagine that happening to them. Imagine that happening to them. And they never expect that it's going to happen to them, and it happens in the worst way. In the worst way. That can cause a death to their ego. Like I said, it can cause a death to their finances. It can cause a death to their career. It can cause a death to their livelihood. It could cause a death to their relationships that they have, that they want to hang on to, that they honestly do want to hang on to. It could cause a death to their family members that they could lose, you know, that could negatively affect them. Do you understand what I'm saying here? There are going to be deaths happening in the lives of other individuals that wanted deaths to happen with us. That is being returned to sender.